Okay. I'm gonna go with United States.
USA.
And I'm not saying that because I'm American. I just,
You are.
I think
You're an arrogant American.
I think
Fat, stupid, loud. It's the Heather and Ryan Show.
Yeah.
This is the Heather and Ryan Show, where all we're trying to do is put you in a better mood by the end of the episode than you're in right now.
My hands are clammy.
Ryan's line.
My hands are clammy.
And welcome to our bubble. Ryan is sick as a dog, but we're doing this. We're doing it. Ryan, you know how in the last episode we were calling our fans the jackasses?
Yes.
And I wasn't sure if that was the best name for a fan base.
Did someone love it?
No, I have gotten no feedback over that name, but
okay.
I thought of the frickin' perfect name for our fans. Like an hour or two after we recorded that episode, I was like, oh my gosh, that is a perfect name. Like the clouds in the skies opened up and like this music was like, and like heavenly rays came down. I was like, that is the perfect name. And guess what?
What?
Totally fucking forgot the name.
Oh my God.
It was so good. It was so good. I obliterated it with how perfect it was. Because you know what? It was so perfect, Ryan, and there's no such thing as perfection in the material world, is there? So I made it disappear by how perfect it was.
That was our ticket, Heather, to stardom.
It's gone. Well, we're going to be a struggling podcast for the rest of the time we're on it now. We lost it. My fault. Have you, before we get into the game really quick, have you heard of Mr. Ballin?
No.
Okay, this is a YouTuber, and he does stories. He's just like storytime guy. All kinds of stories. They're mostly true or allegedly true stories. People write in or whatever, tell me stories. But a lot of true crime, a lot of paranormal, Bigfoot, ghost stories. You name it.
Guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Him. And he always wears the plaid shirt and the backwards hat.
Yeah, then I do know who you're talking about.
He has all that stuff all in podcasts. And I've been binging the Mr. Ballin podcast.
Oh, cool.
Highly recommend, by the way. I always love recommending you listen to other podcasts besides this one right up front at the beginning. But no, it's a great podcast if you're into like story format type stuff.
Yeah.
But there's one thing he does at the beginning of each episode that I don't understand, and maybe it's because I'm new and I haven't listened to any earlier episodes yet. But he'll say something offbeat, like instead of saying, hey, hit the follow button, follow us, it'll be like, I want you to invite the follow button to a slumber party and then secretly murder it once it gets there. And I'm like, that's an odd way to ask for I'm not sure if I'm following or not. Do we not like the follow?
Kill that follow button, Ev.
I wonder if it's
murder it.
You got to murder that follow button. I think it's a play on, I'm assuming, when people are like, smash that like button. And I'm like, oh, see, he's just like, beat the shit out of that. But you know what I want to do? I want to change it up a little, Ryan.
Yeah.
I want you to make sweet, erotic love to that follow button. Listeners, not you, Ryan. I don't care for that image. But listeners, just press it. Press it. Give us
What are you doing right now? You're making me so uncomfortable. I kind of want to crawl back up in bed and cry, Heather.
Be nice to the follow button. Don't be mean to it. Like and follow. I always ruin it. I always make people want to do the opposite of what I ask. Let's just do the game. Today's game, round 1 of I Should Have Known That. It is by Hygge Games. It is available for purchase at hyggegames.com. That's Hygge Games. Hygge. I think that's, Hygge. Like, it's a warm, cozy feeling. Like you're with your hot chocolate on a snowy day in the fireplace and all. Like Hygge.
Sounds wonderful.
Yeah. They are not a sponsor. And this is not a modified game. We're going to play it as is.
Oh,
Here's how it works. Yeah. We have a set of cards. On each card are 4 trivia questions that we really ought to know the answer to.
Uh-oh.
We read the questions on the card and answer them. For each correct answer, 1 point is awarded. For incorrect answers, 0 points.
Okay.
Whoever earns the most points wins the ever-coveted Gloating Rights trophy, Clammy Hands.
Until...
He's sick. It's okay. Give him a second.
Until we play again.
Excellent. All right, Ryan, since I have the cards, I'm going to ask you. The first card will be your card.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yes.
All right. What is the full name of the video game developer known as EA Games?
Electric American Games.
Electric American Games. That's better than my Edgar Allan Games.
I don't know. I don't know. I hate EA Games with a passion, so.
Oh, you do?
I do.
Okay.
They ruin gaming, by the way. That's why I hate them so much. Continue.
Do you want to get it all out? You want to I don't know anything about gaming, so it means nothing to me at all.
EA Games, they started like the whole fucking like subscribing, like paid subscriptions to play their games, and they popularized all the in-game purchases, pay to play or pay to win, basically, kind of stuff. And then after they were successful in doing that, everybody else was like, well, we want to do that too. And so that is how they ruined gaming.
As opposed to just buying the game disc and playing it in your console
so
like old times?
Great example. One of the best games I've ever played that I highly enjoy and was on PlayStation 3, I believe, was Little Big Planet 1. It's a platformer style game. So think Mario, you're jumping on platforms and jumping around obstacles, right? So it was kind of that style of a game. And everything that you unlocked in that game, you unlocked by completing specific challenges, and one of the most coveted prizes in that game was unlocking the character's name is called Sackboy, but it was their Sackboy two-dimensional rough draft, which looked nothing like the Sackboy we know from the game, but it was a cool little cutesy 2D thing, and the way to earn it was to complete every single challenge for that game. Every single challenge. And there was a lot of challenges, and it was hard. There was heartache, tears, anger, the whole shebang. And I did it. I completed every challenge, and I earned that skin. And I rocked that skin. Show everybody else on Little Big Planet, like, yeah, I did all the challenges. Then Little Big Planet 2 came out, and this was after post EA. And Little Big Planet 2, you could buy it for $2.99.
Instead of earning it all the way up. I getcha.
Yeah.
Did they have better characters than Ballsack in the second one, by any chance?
Sackboy.
Sackboy. Sorry, I misunderstood.
No, it was still Sackboy. I think they introduced more characters in Little Big Planet 3, but I didn't really play it that much, so.
Gotcha. I was just that whole time trying to figure out how to fit in a ball sack joke. I made it.
I was waiting for it.
I made it in the end. That's why you started talking so fast. You're like, don't let her get the joke in. All right. Ryan, the second question on this card. What do you call the long stick with horsehair used to play string instruments such as the violin and cello?
The bow?
I will record that as your answer, and I believe that is correct, but we'll see when we flip the card over. Question number 3. What year did World War II start?
Ooh, that is not fair. 19. I got that part right. I want to say 41, but I feel like that's when we got involved. 19?
Yeah, same.
38.
Okay. Question number 4. Mardi Gras is the final day of what festive season commonly believed to literally mean farewell to meat? I'm going to read that again. Mardi Gras is the final day of what festive season commonly believed to literally mean farewell to meat?
Spring?
Is that commonly believed to mean farewell to meat?
Autumn?
I don't think it means a season of the year. What festive season? Like, it's a holiday type season.
Well, don't they usually have Mardi Gras during spring break? So it's around springtime?
I have no idea.
I don't know. I don't know anything about Mardi Gras, Heather. I just know that, don't they bake like a plastic little baby into a cake?
During Mardi Gras?
And you have to slice up the cake, and if you eat or get the slice with the baby in it, you win. But try not to die while you're eating cake, because it's a little tiny. I don't know, Heather. I don't know anything about Mardi Gras. I must admit,
I know absolutely nothing about Mardi Gras. I just picture a bunch of people dancing around like hooligans in costumes.
I'm saying spring.
Okay, I will write that down. All right, so as for the first question, what is the full name of the video game developer known as EA Games? The answer is Electronic Arts, Inc.
Damn it!
You scored 0 points for that one. Question number 2, what do you call the long stick with horsehair used to play string instruments such as the violin and cello? The answer is a bow. 1 point for you. Question number 3. What year did World War II start? Ooh, 1939. You were very close.
Oh, man. I was going to say 39, but I felt like it had to have been earlier. I second-guessed myself on that one. Damn it!
You did. I was thinking 39. I was trying to project it to you, but I didn't want to say it out loud and be helpful. And Ryan, as for question number 4, Mardi Gras is the final day of what festive season commonly believed to literally mean farewell to meat?
Spring.
Carnival.
The fuck is Carnival?
Haven't you heard of Carnival? It's Brazilian. I was thinking...
Carnival is a cruise line, Heather.
Carnival. It's a Brazilian thing, right? It's a Brazilian holiday, isn't it? It's confusing because Mardi Gras I thought was French.
I did too, because I thought Mardi Gras was big in like New Orleans.
Right. Well, turns out we don't know a lot of stuff, everybody.
Turns out America just bastardized something, apparently.
What? That never happens. My dog is whining in the background. Coco, what's up? Coco, why are you whining? Are you going to hide from me now? And just whine in the background of my recording the whole time? Ryan, you know what I think I should do?
What?
I'm going to take a picture of my card.
Okay.
And send it to you so that you can ask me the questions.
Okay. Oh, come on. This is so easy. What European country is shaped like a boot?
Italy.
Wrong.
Italia.
Come, dude, you got the easy shit. Are you serious?
As always, Ryan, I did not pre-select the cards.
What color do you get when you mix red and blue? What color do you get when you mix red and blue?
You get green.
Fucking yes, you do, Heather. Yes, you do. Mark that down.
No,
final answer. Final answer. Final answer. That's it. You wrote it down. You're done. All right.
Purple.
No. Nope. It's green, Heather. It is green. You said green. What German-American duo? Fuck. What German-American magician duo was well known for featuring white lions and tigers in their act?
It was, and then one of the tigers ate one of the guys, right? That's how he died. Not my final answer. I want to say Siegfried and Roy. But there was... Okay, but there's it's Siegfried and Roy.
Yes, it is. It is Siegfried and Roy, Heather. I'm going to want a rematch on this game.
Oh, it's not my fault you're dumb. Ryan, okay, you know what? Whenever you're feeling stupid, I need you to remember 2 things.
Yes.
I thought red and blue made green. Okay? And I thought fingers had muscles in them. Just remind yourself. Let's continue.
Which food has the most carbohydrates? Eggs, rice, fish, or cheese?
It's definitely got to be rice.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Locking that one in.
Did you send me the answers? I don't even need the answers for these fucking bullshit.
You know what? I have the answers here. I'll just do the answers instead of sending you another picture. Okay, so question number 1. What European country is shaped like a boot? Italy, 1 point for me. We all know I got the red and blue combination one wrong. My second answer was right, but green was incorrect, so no points for me. And then, what German-American magician duo was well known for featuring white lions and tigers in their acts? The answer is Siegfried and Roy. Me.
I was really hoping you were going to say Barnum and Bailey's, but...
No. I almost said Penn and Teller, because they're another famous Vegas act of magicians, but they don't use tigers in their
shit! Now I feel like a dumbass. Even though Barnum and Bailey's was not magicians, I did not realize that Siegfried and Roy were magicians. I thought they were just fucking circus entertainers.
That's what I thought, too. We both just learned that they're magicians.
Had no idea.
Yeah. And then, final question. Which food has the most carbohydrates? Eggs, rice, fish, or cheese? Rice. The others contain almost no carbs, which is what I thought. So
right.
3 for me, 1 for you so far. Now, Ryan, I will give you an option here.
Okay.
Without looking at the card, do you want the next card on the pile or the one after it? Because I haven't looked at any of these yet, so I don't know, but I'll let you. Or I can randomly select one from the very middle of the pile.
Yes. No. Just do the next one. I'll play your game, Heather. I know what you're doing. I'll let you have it.
What does E equals MC squared stand for? I'm kidding. That's not the question.
I was going to say energy equals mass times...
carbon. I'm kidding. That's not what it is.
Times something squared.
Cheese squared.
Times cheese squared.
All right, real question number 1. How many sails, blades, does a classic windmill have?
8?
You're going with 8? Is that your final answer?
I'm going with 8. It's probably a lot more than that.
Final answer. I think it's 5. That's what I would say, but my answers don't count on this card.
I don't know anything about windmills.
Ryan, which country is bigger in terms of total area, America or Canada?
Wait, like the United States?
That is what America is.
Well, there's 2 Americas, Heather. There's North and South. It's very generalized.
Ryan, nobody calls any other country America.
You would be surprised.
Yes, I would.
The rest of the world does. We're the only ones.
Nope, they
apparently.
don't. They're dumb. Nope. America. Area.
By land mass?
Area. Or no, by land mass. In terms of total area.
By terms of total area?
Yeah, like
so that
surface area.
Well, that probably wouldn't include the mainland, so that would include any... I want to say Canada because I feel like it's Canada, but Alaska's really freaking big.
Don't forget, we have Hawaii, too.
Yeah, but that's tiny.
I know.
But we also have, like, Guam and Puerto Rico. But what does Canada have? What does Canada... Does Canada have Greenland?
I don't think so.
Okay. I'm going to go with the United States.
USA.
And I'm not saying that because I'm American. I just,
You are.
I think
You're an arrogant American.
I think
fat, stupid, loud.
I think it's Canada, but I'm going to go with America.
Ryan.
Yes.
What are comets usually named after?
The people who discover them?
That is what I think too. People discover. That's how I'll write that down.
Yeah, because Halley's Comet.
Right. And other comets,
And then
too.
there was the Hale Bop because two people discovered it at the same time.
Oh. I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's right, Coco.
Coco. I knew they were going to get in a fight in the middle of this recording. We're just going to proceed.
Okay.
Chess players start each game with 8 of which pieces?
Pawns.
Correct. Probably. I'll look at the back of the card now and tell you. So answer to the first question, how many sails, blades, does a classic windmill have?
Actually, you know what's
4.
funny is I feel like that might be a trick question because something that our chess club instructor drilled into our head is that pawns are not pieces. Anyways, so continue. But
They're pawns. Is that why?
Yes.
They're pawns in the
Pawns
game.
are pawns, not pieces.
Anyway, you were wrong about the 8 windmill blades. It's actually 4.
Oh, okay.
But I also got that wrong. But it doesn't matter. Not my question. And you're going to kick yourself. Which country is bigger in terms of total area, America or Canada? It's Canada.
Of course it is.
I was up in the air on that one, too. I had no idea. I was waiting with bated breath.
It's hard to tell when you look at maps because a flat map does not necessarily reflect actual land mass very accurately.
True. Question 3. What are comets usually named after? Their discoverer. You get a point for that.
Yay!
And chess players start each game with 8 of which pieces? Pawns. Correct. So that brings your total running score up to 3.
Yay!
And
I'm catching
now
up.
we're gonna do my card. I'll send the picture again so you can ask the questions.
I hope you have the hardest questions ever.
We'll see.
Heather.
Yes.
What do you call the board with a hole for the thumb that a painter uses to hold and mix colors while painting? I hate you so much.
Actually, I'm not sure about this. I want to say palette, but I'm not sure because easel, it's not easel because that's the thing that the canvas is on.
Mm-hmm.
And then you hold your palette, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going to go palette, but I'm not totally sure.
I hate you. Does Portugal share land border? Pardon me. Does Portugal share a land border with France?
I don't think so. I'm going to go no.
Okay. I don't know. But it doesn't matter because it's not my question.
I know it shares a border with Spain, and I believe that is the only country it shares a border with. But unless there's some small, I don't know. We'll find out. We'll find out, won't we?
Yes, we will.
Okay.
And I think you're wrong.
Great.
Are green olives unripe and black olives ripe?
Ooh. Again, I'm going to go no, but I could very well be wrong. I don't know anything. I don't like olives. I think green olives and black olives are both gross.
And Heather, finally...
Uh-huh.
What is the name of the top soccer league in England?
Oh, for fuck's sake. Do you know the answer to this question? You just know that I don't.
I think I do, but I know you don't.
Okay. Here are soccer teams that I've heard of. Wait, soccer league? What's the question again? Top soccer league.
What is the name of the top soccer league in England?
You're going to say it, and I'm going to have heard of it.
Mm-hmm.
Wembley.
I'm going to go with Premier League.
Okay. I have heard of that. All right, let's find out the answers here.
It's the only league that I know.
You could be wrong.
I could be wrong.
I could be right. There might not even be a Wembley league.
It's definitely
I don't
not
know.
Wembley. There's no such league named Wembley. You are wrong, 100%. Okay. I have a fighting chance, however. Continue, Heather.
First question, what do you call the board with a hole for the thumb that a painter uses with the colors, blah, blah?
Uh-huh.
A palette, nailed it. Does Portugal share a land border with France? No, only with Spain. I rocked that. 1 point for me.
But you said yes. Didn't you
I
say
said
yes?
no.
And then you said, I think that it actually only shares... Oh, I think you're right. Okay.
Yeah. I said no. Here's where I said no. I said, are green olives unripe and black olives ripe? I said no. The answer is yes.
Really?
Green olives are unripe and black olives are ripe. I had no idea.
I would have gone with no as well because green olives are very tasty. So it's surprising that they're unripe.
Your opinion is incorrect. Let's go on.
I love olives, Heather.
I know you. A lot of people love olives. They are a well-loved, whatever they are, fruit. I don't know.
Something
What
like
is
that.
the name of the? What is the name of the top soccer league in England? Wembley League. I'm
Shut
kidding.
up.
It says
Oh.
Premier. It says Premier.
I was like, you took a stab in the dark and got it right?
Oh my God. So what is that? So that brings my running total to 5 and your running total to 3. Ryan, we did not decide how many cards we were going to do.
Let's do another set, Hev.
Let's do this. Let's go
until
another
I
card.
win.
Let's do another card. Okay, well, hold on. But you know what? We'll do another set.
Okay.
Where do you want the card to come from? Top of the pile, middle of the pile, next one in the pile.
Next one in the pile. You weren't counting on me to do that this time.
Who is the owner of the factory in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory?
Willy Wonka.
Probably not. It's probably Charlie. Do you want to change your
by
answer?
the end of it, he was.
All right. How many circles does the logo of the car brand Audi have? I think it's... Never mind.
I think it's 4. I think it's 4.
How many senators are there in the U.S. Senate?
50? 50?
Okay, 50. Final answer. And what is...
I can tell you what the top league of soccer is in England, but how many senators does my country have?
I feel like your answer to that is as dumb as my answer to what color does blue and red make together is green. Okay.
I thought each state has their own senator.
2 senators, bro.
Oh, 100.
Each state has 2
Final
senators.
answer, 100.
Nope. What is the formula for calculating the area of a triangle?
It is height times width times 1/2. I better get that right. Or height times base times 1/2. Or divided by 2. However you want to do it.
Well, Ryan, question number 1. Who is the owner of the factory in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory? Willy Wonka. Correct.
Yes.
1 point for you. How many circles does the logo of Audi have? 4. Very good. How many senators are there in the U.S. Senate? 50. Wrong. You're dumb. But you nailed it. The formula for calculating the area of a triangle is height times base times half. Actually, it's half times base times height. You're wrong. I'm kidding. I'll give you a point for that.
What is it? What is the rule?
It doesn't matter
in
which order
multiplication?
you multiply in. It's always the same. Order of operations?
No. That's
Multiply sames?
pedmas. Parentheses.
Pedmas. Please
Pedmas.
excuse my dear Aunt Sally.
Yes, please excuse her.
Okay, Ryan, I'm taking the picture of the very next card in the pile. Haven't even looked at it.
Wait, very
Don't know
next card or the one on top?
the one on top.
Okay, the one that was meant for me.
Yes.
Okay. In what city can you find the Willis Tower, previously known as the Sears Tower?
I'm just going to say Chicago because that's the first thing that came to mind.
I think that is correct. Name one of the 2 boxers who fought in the iconic Rumble in the Jungle match.
Sonny Liston.
Okay. What vitamin is synthesized in the skin during sun exposure?
A vitamin D.
Africa's longest venomous snake is also one of the world's fastest snakes. What is it called?
Wellington. I'm kidding. They named him. He has a name. Okay, Ryan, let's just... what kind of snakes are there in Africa? There's pythons, as well as cobras. No, cobras. Are cobras more from India?
I think they're from India.
Okay. I'm just going to say python, as that is the only snake name that came to mind at all when asked about snakes.
That is fantastic, Heather. Well done.
You know the answer to that?
I don't. It's on the tip of my tongue, Heath. It's on the tip of my tongue, but it's a venomous snake. Venomous
Are pythons not venomous?
No.
They're not?
No.
What do they do? Do they strangle their prey?
Yeah. They're boa
Oh.
constrictors.
Shit.
Yeah. But
Okay,
Dad had a story about one of them lashing out at him as him and Uncle Mac were running around barefoot on a farm one day, and they jumped over a pit, and a viper shot out at him and just missed him. But it's some kind of viper.
Ryan, I'm going to say asp instead.
No.
Mm-hmm.
It's
probably also wrong if that makes you feel better.
It's probably an asp. I mean, they literally use that in every freaking crossword puzzle I ever do.
That's the only reason I know it. Okay, let's find out what the answers are. In what city can you find the Willis Tower, previously known as the Sears Tower? Chicago. 1 point. Oh, by the way, Ryan, after the last card that you did, your running total is 6.
Yay.
Name one of the 2 boxers who fought in the iconic Rumble in the Jungle match.
Muhammad Ali.
George Foreman or Muhammad Ali. I got 0 of those. I just named a boxer I once had heard of. I don't follow boxing at all. And what vitamin is synthesized in the skin during sun exposure? Vitamin D. Point for me. Africa's longest venomous snake is also one of the world's fastest snakes. What is it called? Wellington. It's black mamba.
Black Mamba! That's, oh my gosh! It's the most African name you can come up with.
I know. I know.
Dang it, Heath, come on.
Well, it doesn't matter because I scored 2, bringing my running total to 7, which means I won this round by 1 measly point.
And you know what? And the only reason you did is because I knew your game and I made sure to play you. I was a step ahead of you the entire time. That's how I caught myself up, Heather. I'm on to you. I'm on to you.
It's weird how you were acting like you won when I clearly have the gloating rights trophy.
Yes, but
for this
Heather,
round.
I would have been screwed with that card and been even further behind. But because you'd given me the option to take your card on round 2, I figured, you know what? You probably set it up so that I would do that and get the hard card, but I was wrong. And then this time I was like, there's no way she thought that far in advance. And I took your card.
Ryan thinks there are 50 senators. Let's move on.
Heather thinks there's muscles in your fingers, and she thinks red and blue make green. Dick.
You know what I thought would be fun?
What?
Ryan, if we, instead of doing stories from Reddit, I'm just getting various answers on a variation on the question, like, what's the crazy thing that you learned?
Uh-huh.
All right. Because I thought it was very trivia-esque.
Sure.
And here's what I found. From Bman0915, if you took away all the goals that Wayne Gretzky scored, he would still be the leader in all-time points in the NHL. I've always known Wayne Gretzky was the GOAT in hockey, but learning this really informed me just how dominant he was.
Wait, if you took away every score that every goal that he scored, he would still, that doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't, so I Googled, and apparently you get awarded a point for an assist.
Oh.
So I don't think it goes on the scoreboard. I think it's individually, statistically for the players. I could be wrong about that.
Okay.
NHL fans, correct me if I'm wrong. But apparently he gets even if without all the goals he actually scored, he assisted. You pass it to the guy he scores.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
That.
Huh.
Let's see. From a deleted account. When you get your jaw numbed at the dentist, the needle goes in an inch.
Shut up. I'm going to confirm this with Rebecca right now.
Also, in dental school, they practice on each other to get it right.
No way. No, hold on. I'm calling in the dental assistant. I'm.
Has she gone to dental school?
Yes, she is. Yes.
She really?
Yeah, she went to school for being a dental assistant. Oh, but they
Wait,
don't
does
do
she
shots. They don't do shots. Yeah, she wouldn't know that. But
Okay.
I'm going to confirm this 1-inch shit. All right, when you're getting shots of Novocaine, how deep does the needle go into your gums?
I don't know why you don't want to just believe random commenters on Reddit.
4 to 6 millimeters.
That means nothing to me.
What is that in inches? That's about a 1/4 inch.
All right. Well, this deleted account must have deleted it for a reason, and it's how wrong they were about that.
Like, you don't even have an inch of space. Like that would puncture your gums. It depends on where they're numbing it.
Right. Like, I've had them actually put it in like more in my cheek than in my actual gum area. I don't think they need to put it directly on the location they're trying to numb because it has such a wide numbing range to it.
Yeah, there's no way it goes an inch. That's crazy.
From Big Daddy Spin, losing weight after you hit a certain age stops going from, wow, you look good, to, hey, are you sick? I did that to myself recently because I started to eat like ever so slightly better. It wasn't even like that much better. And I stepped on the scale and it was like, it had been a few days and it was like 10 pounds down. And I was like, I'm dying. I was like, there's no way.
The funny thing is over the last couple of weeks, I have lost some weight and I can see it. And I thought, I should get sick more often.
Look at that. It is, I will say, I once knew somebody who lost a whole bunch of weight and I asked her how, and she said, I got really, really sick and I do not recommend losing weight that way. It's like, seems like, I don't care. You lived, bitch. You're skinny now.
But did you not?
From Juicy Jasmine 22. This week I learned that honey never spoils.
Yes, that is true. I knew that.
I think I did know that too. Archaeologists have found pots of honey in ancient Egypt, or in ancient Egyptian tombs that are over 3,000 years old and still perfectly edible.
Do you think they tried the honey? Do you think they tried it? That would be.
Of course they fucking did. How do you not?
Did they get cursed with the mummy curse? Could you imagine, like, you're in a tomb and you're like, ooh, look at this golden honey. We should try it. And the next thing you know, the mummy's like,
that probably happened and they're covering it up. Bet you anything. I was going to say, speaking of like food from ages past, I maybe have told this story already, but I knew this guy that had visited Turkey. He went on vacation in Turkey. And he was telling me all about his vacation. And he said, there's this one place you can go that I guess it's right on the Mediterranean. And there's this shipwreck there. Mm-hmm. And on that ship, there are all these like jars of olives that sunk with the ship from like 1,000 years ago or something, right? And they have these divers. They dive down and they bring up the olives and they sell it like $1 an olive or something at the time.
No way.
So you can eat this olive that's like 1,000 years old. And he's like, Heather, do you know what it tasted like? I was like, what, Sean? And he was like, an olive. It tasted like a fucking olive. He was really unimpressed with the 1,000-year-old olive. Okay, from El Jefe 2284. I learned that Tasmanian devils have a form of skin cancer that they transmit through biting each other. They're going to go extinct in the wild because they like to bite each other a lot. I learned this in an upper-level biology course I accidentally went to my first day of college, and it is now my favorite useless fact.
Are Tasmanian devils canines?
I don't know the answer to that.
Canine family? I don't even know what a Tasmanian devil looks like. I mean, I know what Taz looks like.
I know what Taz looks like, and that's the picture I get in my mind every time someone says Tasmanian devil. I'm like, that cartoon. That's exactly what it looks like, IRL. It apparently looks absolutely nothing like the cartoon character.
No, it doesn't. Yeah.
Do you want to? You might want to Google the next one.
Okay.
From Worm42. Emotional support alligators are a thing.
Heather, you can make any animal you want an emotional support.
You know, animal. I took my little tiny 10-pound mini dachshund with me into the grocery store, and they got really mad at me and said, "Get the hell out of here and give us the cart, because you're not allowed to have dogs in here." I was like, I think you're snobby. Walmart wouldn't have gotten mad at me. And then I was like, I'm her emotional support human. This did not get a laugh at all. I was like, okay, bitch, take my cart. I'll carry my 18 bags and my dog out to my car. I don't know why she didn't just let me take my cart the rest of the way to the car.
You actually
was already infected.
Kicked out of the store?
Yes. They kicked me out.
I have never seen anybody get kicked out of I wish people would get kicked out of stores more often with the animals. Actually, I don't really give a shit. I worked at Fred Meyer. Like, I gave zero fucks about the animals in the stores. I get why people don't like it, but I mean, you know.
Well, it's like they're domesticated pets that have been domesticated for oodles of years now. I don't understand what, like, and I say that, and then my dog licked an open wound, and I got a staph infection. So what am I talking about? Let's move on.
Oh my God, Heather!
And Ryan, this one just made me laugh out loud.
I think you just proved why animals should not be in stores. So, thank you for that,
I proved that they were right. They were right to kick me out, and Walmart needs to get on that.
Walmart kicked you out?
No, it wasn't Walmart.
Oh.
It wasn't Walmart. I was like, Walmart wouldn't have kicked me out.
Yes,
was one of my arguments.
Yeah.
And they were like, Walmart, look down their noses
was
at me.
The store right across the street from you, where you go all the time?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, I doubt they would have kicked me out.
Okay.
It was Wegmans, okay? Wegmans.
I don't even know what that means.
Yeah, it's an East Coast thing.
Yeah.
All right, Ryan.
Mm-hmm.
From Lower Home 6735. Never open the bathroom at your mother-in-law's without knocking. She was bearing down hard and asking, all red-faced, "Who does number 2 work for?"
Yes! Oh, that's amazing.
Ah, that made my day.
Who does number 2 work for? Yeah, you show that turd who's boss.
Stop whining. Where are you, Coco? All right, listen, we're wrapping up. My dog is whining.
Okay.
Here's the thing. Send us your crazy facts that you learned. We'll fact check you right here on this podcast by discussing it back and forth and not Googling it.
I'm sure our friend John will text me after this episode comes out to flip me shit for the senator thing. So you're welcome, John.
Ryan, thank you for bringing up John, because I almost forgot.
Ooh.
Celery.
Celery, that's right.
Yeah. John, you asshole.
Yes.
Celery has a very strong flavor. How dare you? How dare you?
How dare you, sir? How dare you?
Unbelievable.
Unfucking believable.
Don't stop listening. We love you.
Telling me fucking celery doesn't have a strong taste. My ass has a strong taste.
He did a Facebook survey. And I saw it. And I saw his Facebook survey. Well, not a survey, but he just like posted the question on Facebook. And I was like, yes, it does. It absolutely has a strong flavor, John.
Oh, did John post one?
He posted on Facebook. And I saw it. And I was like, how dare you?
No way. John?
It wasn't a poll. It was just like he was asking the question and people were commenting.
What did everybody have to say? I missed that one.
Well, I was like, yes, it does. And one other person was like, no, it doesn't. So 50-50. There might have been other comments
the first comment from fucking Peter. Fuck this guy. Fuck you, Peter. I hate you. Anyways, Peter says, no, not at all. And you know what, Peter? You're a fucking bartender, bro. You stick celery in a Bloody Mary. Asshole.
Oh my God. We pissed Ryan off real bad with this one. He is gonna.
Do some people think Wait, I cannot read the sentence. Do some people think it has a strong taste? I never heard of that. John Clean responds, yeah, a friend of mine. He's a loon.
He's not wrong.
The answers are overwhelmingly yes. So fuck you, John. Fuck you, Peter. Love you, John. Fuck you.
You guys are awesome. Keep listening. Hit that follow button. Like. Hey, send us your strange, weird facts that you've learned. Send us your stories. You can do that by commenting below if you're on YouTube. Or if you're in a podcast app, go to the description of this episode and click on the link to the attendant YouTube video and leave your comment there. You can also comment in our email, theheatherandryanshow@gmail.com.
I did post to Reddit. Do you think celery has a strong taste? And 59 people said yes, and 57 people said no. So what I think is happening here is that it's one of those things where the answer is going to be roughly 50-50.
Interesting.
So half the population's not going to think it has a strong taste, and the other half, that's how 50-50 works. I don't know why I'm fucking explaining it right now. But
it's because I thought that red and blue together made green. That's why you had to explain 50-50 to me, bro. You're fine.
Oh, jeez.
And listen, we don't have any listener comments, so we will just end with free advice. If you have a disagreement with someone, put a poll on the internet and see how it goes. And of course, as always, share the podcast if you've been enjoying it. We want more people to listen to it. That would be awesome. And have the most spectacular time. Have a great beginning of 2025. Let's do Happy New Year. Have a good, happy January New Year.
Guys, like, this is it. The UFOs are coming in on the East Coast, and now we're starting to see them on the West Coast. This is it. The aliens are coming to take over.
Okay.
Buckle
Happy
up
New
for this
Year.
round,
What are we doing?
2025 is going to be awesome.
Stop it. No one will die in 2025 until we play again.
My neighbors hate me so much. I'm so loud. I'm like right next to our wall.